Are you ready to learn? My name is Mariana Hawit, and along with my group members,
Fernandez,
Ana Villada, Cristina Mejia, Valeria Escas, Gabriela Garavati, will be a tree for humanity, making our country. So to start us off, I'll show you a short video about the
Dear future, I think I speak for say you with our mess of a planet. We're too caught up in our own doing to do something. The people who made excuses, nothing. I hope you forgive us. Realize how special like a marriage gone wrong. We didn't until it was gone. For example, I'm guessing you probably Amazon desert, right? Well, believe it or not, the Amazon rainforest and of trees there, all of them gorgeous and trees, do you? Trees are amazing. I mean, the air they are creating, they our carbon, they store and purify water, give us cures our diseases, food. That's why I'm so sorry to tell you that we cut them down with brutal at a rate of 40 football fields. 50% of all the trees in the world last 100 years. Why? For this. It would make me so sad if it weren't.
So we based our essential question: how to treat humanity.
But first, we would like to start with. So we handed you out pieces of paper, and we're gonna test your knowledge to see trees and the trees that represent each country. Right now, I see that we have Honduras, Colombia, and other countries. What you know about your country. Our project is based on country, which is Honduras tree, and we want to see how much you know. So the country and the events, and then we're gonna if you get the most right. No,
Like if he gets 5, he's the winner.
do you have your answer? And please put your
No.
Bueno, 4 minutes left.
Time. Ya mucho.
Valeria, keep going. Okay, now we're so if you know the answer, just Canada. Yes.
Correct.
Colombia. States.
Yes, US.
Costa Rica. Wow.
Argentina.
Dominican.
Correct.
I know you do.
Haiti. Okay, and Honduras.
Hey, many of you have younger siblings. Okay, so our group project help students at a young age to trees and be aware that cutting down trees is off our plan.
Our main goal is an innovative and eco-friendly project. So by made it 4 steps. The first step, the first grader, everything they need to know. We went to teach them everything. Step 2, we at our school. Then we had to awareness everywhere and just repeat each year. With the first graders, the same.
In order to make our project better, we found out some facts about trees. So Honduras is a deforestation rate, and it's a decline of 39% in the last 15 years. And a tree provides oxygen for 2 people. Cut down a tree, you put in danger the life of many animals.
So now we'll be doing an activity. And this activity will teach about trees. How much do you know? If you think you know the answer, please raise. So we'll start here. Trees crown what? Trees by how much percent?
Who don't know the answer, you can guess. No.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Properly placed around oil.
They're
The need for a
Oh, okay.
water 20 like
30.
Okay, so
Almost times more
immature
planted trees. Newly
may wonder why did we choose a pine tree. As we learned earlier, our country's national tree is the pine tree. So in this, we decided to use this one. Also, our country is that we have national park named Parque Nacional. It's the second largest protected area, and the first one is the Rio Plata.
Okay, so over the years, hundreds of trees have been chopped down by the maintenance. 25% of those trees because of school expansion. Another of those trees were cut down before. The goal of the kids was like just instead of the trees for benefiting.
Okay, so do you have about this part? Anybody willing to read?
Okay, so archaeology, the Maya culture in Copan land was no longer support. Population of the valley grew, so for wood, for cooking and deforestation to heat up the heat and crops failure. The hunger and disease resulted created political and social that led to the this great civilization.
In Honduras is the Mayans left with us, and presents how the West, and this is the theory of what the Mayans disappeared. So what the Mayans did was cutting trees and using these trees for shelter and to eat and cook and make, and because of this, they caused deforestation, droughts, and crop failure because there weren't anymore. Okay. This that happened to the Mayans to us someday. So let's this story and don't keep mistakes that the Mayans made.
Every group, we needed a logo that identified us, and basically the meaning behind this logo is that how trees help sustain the ecosystem and are actually greener.
Okay, so promoting our idea. Stickers of our logo to sell. Money we made from them would go to the tree, and we also made teacher logo for our idea around campus.
Okay, so we had to purchase the tree. So we contacted greenhouse of Cervecería Hondureña, and we wrote him this letter, like how many trees he could, and they donated us 15 trees, and
So we went to plant with the first graders. We had a lot, plenty of activities with them, and a couple of pictures of them. The first pine tree, and some pictures did. They're pretty much just pictures.
As every project, we needed to respond. So we decided to, in an event at our school, host the Winter Festival. It's a place where, so we decided to sell these flowers as the decoration. We made some money, and that went. Okay, so to take out your phones, you have it in. And do you have Wi-Fi? Do you have Wi-Fi? Don't worry, basically. Oh, again. So I want you to please go on right now and follow Tree for Humanity. Here it is. So the first 3 persons will follow. We'll get a prize. Ellos son Santi Pérez, Amalia Fan. Okay, 4 ya.
Melissa.
And we already the thing of the trees.
Martina Rosales.
Ay.
Okay, get Santi, better.
Isa M. Melissa M.
Valeria.
Luego me lo Luego esta mueve.
Hey guys, quiet down, please.
So as every project, we had to find engage our students.
When we went to present my tree lights, this was our lesson plan. First, introduction. We had a little story to them. It's coming. After that, we did a couple of activities with them. We gave them a work and then a drawing. Plenty of fun for us, and no doubt.
So now, the story we read to. Does anyone want to volunteer to read it?
You get another.
I'll do it.
Come here.
Pay attention because we will be asking questions.
A grand Mary Newell de Palma. For Pat, Bridget, Mike, and Jean. Love Mary. Once there was deep into the earth, her arm to the sky. She was home to many creatures, birds, her branches. Squirrels scurried through her leaves. Bugs crawled above. The ground flowered, bore fruit, and saw children. The landscape for miles around, perhaps even further than the old. The grand old tree lived. She swayed in the breeze, and then she grew and shed many millions of. At last, the grand old tree was old. Her branches no longer swayed, but cracked and snapped in the wind. Finally, she fell. Finally covered her. The old tree died. She no longer bore fruit or sowed seeds. But she was still home. Creatures. Raccoons nested in her tree. Beets crawled along, and lichen grew. The grand old tree slowly. She became part of the earth. Grandchildren sink deep into this earth. Their arms reach high into the sky. They are home to many creatures, just like the grand old tree.
So now we would like to ask you some questions. What happened to the tree once it died? What were you paying attention?
It became part of the earth.
Yes. Lives on the tree. It's lichen. Another, what other animal? Tiger. Yeah, it's tiger. Okay, so the day that we planted the trees, we had that we had to follow. So this is the first. I wrote the code right there. I got inspired. Rest of the first graders that we planted the trees with. My quote was, "Our legacy to create a positive change in the minds of the young ones." Inspired on them.
Our main focus, the young generation, the first graders, so as to understand the responsibility they have with the environment. They spread the word as they grow up, so we as a society can live.
Okay, so at first we thought only to involve that they're the future of our countries, but then to involve the whole community, and we asked the physical education to help us dig up the holes, and they went, and that also made conscience. As you may know by now, trees improve as well moderate the wind, the sun, and clean the air. And now I will read you this quote: "The best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time is now." Carol Buckman. So now that you've listened to our presentation, we'd like to ask you, what are you willing to do for our country, for your school, and for our planet?
Okay, so we're gonna have a little Jeopardy game. Do you guys know how it works?
Yeah.
We're getting into groups of 4.
So what?
Four.
Usted cuatro.
Sí, sí, sí.
Cuatro. No, puede ser menos de cuatro. Bueno, puede ser menos de cuatro.
Somos 4 teams. Are you for a group? Alright, so what do you want to be?
Onion.
Tomato. Okay, so you guys are up first. What do you want? Pick a category.
Favorite tree.
Esta, 3 fun facts.
What? Okay, how much
Like,
how
don't
much do you think a tree costs? Have a price.
Ahí está, sentado.
Dijo $10.
Okay. Just for the fact, $10 because the tree is really big and the wood is worth a lot. Gaby.
La cambiamos.
¿Siguiendo qué?
Dale, pues, bueno. Part of a tree. You need
Have a tree, 500.
What are the 3?
How much does a tree live? Years.
No, ya la cagué.
150. Nosotros somos tomates.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's
A lo manual yo pongo los puntos.
you guys? Hey, no, wait.
We are the broccoli. The broccoli.
Broccoli. How much? What kind of?
Yeah.
500.
That's
To be able to sprout pine cones. Do you know what pine cones are?
Take a guess.
Yeah.
Yes. It's under 100 for sure.
I know. 33.
Close.
That's close. 40.
Yeah, that's correct.
39.9.
All right. How much? It's like a random fact. 500.
What types of leaves grow on? Oh my God! Cones. No. Those are the leaves. Son las que son muy duras. We went to the. See, we went to
Oh, guys,
the.
like, discuss it with your group. You only get one chance, then we move on.
And then there was like this new girl. I lost geography class. Okay, the answer is
Needle.
No, we're the word. Kim, no.
Hey, that's the low.
What do trees need to grow? Water. El tomate. No, Okay, you're now empty. How much? Price of a tree?
400.
400. Okay, and we're just gonna do 3 more, and then we're gonna say part of the tree which paper is made of. The leaves. Your answer? The trunk. She said trunk. Trunk. Okay, Colombian girls. So, famous trees. Trees.
It's a random fact.
400. No. Okay, you lost, but we're not giving you the point.
sure.
What was the answer? The last question. Okay, group. No, you choose. You choose. What was the answer? We know the answer. Yeah. What do you choose?
No, I have type of tree.
What is Honduras national tree? Yeah. Okay, time's up. The winner, we have a tie. Okay, so the winner is
Sabíamos que no.
We're gonna say the last word. Okay, so one of the hardest problems that we had as a team was how are we going to change the cultural attitude of our community? How are we going to make people realize that trees are actually for humanity? Trees are important. So we utilized social media, we educated the youth, and we planted the trees, and all of these reasons like make conscious at our school. But we want you to also make conscious at your schools to prove that trees are actually for humanity. So we're gonna give you stickers so that you can put it in your laptops and things.
Woo!
So yes.
Thank you.
Valeria, ¿de dónde vienen los bombones?
Honduras.
Nunca había probado.
Ay, ya no lo hacen. Ahí sí lo sé.
Tienen que probar, hombre. No, una.
No saben.
¿Quién está regando por otra parte?
Uy, sobran.
Vienen de México.
Uy,